Welcome to Here's How We Get There. It's the daily show filled with conversations about business and mental health in a down-to-earth style with real-world language. Now let's dive in with your co-hosts, Kenneth Shark Kinney and Trey Tucker.
All right, Trey, DoorDash is in the news again. They're saying that you not tipping your driver will result in longer delivery times. With that being said, I know you don't use it very much. You don't use the service very much. I don't either. I've used it a few times, just like that in Uber Eats. But how much should someone tip for DoorDash?
So I'm going to say probably 25%, because you got to think about not only is the driver spending their own gas, but also what is your own time worth to you? Because one of the reasons I don't use it is because I'd rather just spend the time myself to go pick up the food or whatever it is. I don't want to pay somebody else to do that. But if you're going to do that, that's a pretty high convenience for somebody to bring the food right to you from the restaurant. And we know gas prices are so high these days. And I can't even imagine what DoorDash is paying these drivers. It can't be very much on a per delivery basis or what have you. But I'm going to go ahead and say 25%. Now, I know that that's higher than what you pay at a restaurant, and I know tips in general are getting way too high, but to me, this one deserves a higher than normal rate. How about you?
Yeah, if you're going to over tip anywhere, do it with someone bringing you food. Mm-hmm. Also, figure out the distance from the restaurant or the conditions. I had someone that I completely over tipped ridiculously, but that's because they had to bring me some stuff when I was speaking at an event, and there was a bunch of snow out on the ground in Michigan. I wasn't going to, give the person a tiny tip. They brought me something because I was too lazy to walk, 50 feet in the snow. So I called DoorDash and had it brought over. So if it's conditions, it's almost like a cost of living adjustment. Whatever the conditions are, add that. Think about the distance. Because if it is 10 miles away from wherever you're ordering, as opposed to 1 mile away, the 10 miles cost them more gas. It takes them longer to do multiple deliveries, and add that. But you also, that is people want to be nicer to their waiters and waitresses because they don't want them to spit in their food. Darn right. I know a lot of things are covered and they can't get into it, but man, be respectful to people that are bringing you food. Don't underserve them. If you don't want to tip them in the restaurant that much, that's another story. That's on you. I hate when we get taxed all the time. If I go, last time I think I got gasoline and paid for it up front, they wanted me to tip the cashier at the Circle K or some place like that. But DoorDash, take care of those folks.
Yes.
And learn to cook.
Even better.
Thank you for joining Shark and Trey on the Here's How We Get There show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit here'showwegetthere.com. That's here'showwegetthere.com.